What's up, guys? We're here with Ryan. We just got top 8 at the Melbourne Regional today.
Yep.
What are you playing?
I play a deck I like to call Machine Link. And the reason why I call it that, it's got components of, the Scrap Orcust, but it's got some more stuff going on. So it's not like purely an Orcust deck. Like the way I see it, like the Orcust Nightmare just conveniently ends up in the graveyard halfway through. So it's like, oh, I can do that now. But anyway, we'll get into the deck profile to understand the madness.
Yep.
51 card deck. So the starter, Grapher, and Armor, they don't really need to be explained. But this deck really abuses Scrap Recycler to probably like the fullest it could possibly be abused to. And of course, the Fridge alongside it. And then like Lion and Jet. Lion's just there to make an easy Scrap Wyvern. And the Jet is such a good card in this deck. I made the Borrowed Savage play 10 million times. I made it so much.
Scrap and Friends.
Yeah, Scrap and Friends. So the main objective of this deck is to reuse these cards as many times as you can in a turn.
Yeah.
And we'll see why in a sec. So the incidental Orcust cards, 3 Nightmare because you want to draw it, 2 Skelly because I don't want to run out, and the Bombard. These cards are really average. But it's just acceptable. Just acceptable to play. And then the 3 World Wand, it's like seems really heavy, but this is where the World Legacy component comes into it. So I played 3 World Armor and I played 1 World Lance. So this deck already looks pretty bad because there's always high level machine cards that if you just brick, you just brick. But it's fine, really. It's not that bad. Like if the RNG goes in your way, you have lots of draw spells. So this card is more or less only used for the effect that when it's normal or special, you search a World Legacy card. So you can search these, but I usually search the spell card World Legacy Succession. And the second effect of this card is when it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a World Legacy card out of your hand. So the idea is that you'll combo, send this, summon this, search a Succession to reuse your like scrap cards.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this has like a second effect.
Yeah,
actually
this
summon
card
stuff.
works really well with trade-in and return, and it's key card of the deck, right? This is just how it goes.
So what's this one do?
So this is just a weird tech I wanted to try out for the tournament. It's an honest. It's like a Link Monster battles. You can make the enemy monster lose 3,000 attack. So the theory with this card is you just go IP, and then they would, battle phase as they all do, and you just go sure, whatever, and then they'll be really confused, and then they attack you, and you drop that on them.
Did you ever do that?
Essentially skipping their battle phase. Unfortunately, I did not. I actually never drew this card very well, like at all.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah. That was like the whole point of the day, but I did a lot of other cool stuff. So yeah, the idea was it just skips battle phases.
That's really nice.
And it's level 7, and it's dark, and it's World Legacy card. So I played 3 Orochi, because I played Trade-In, and this is one of the best cards in the deck, by far. And then kind of just to round out the edges, I played the Dangers. Every one of them was really good for me today, except Bigfoot. He kept missing when I needed him to summon. Not even like unreasonable askings, like 25% chances of hitting him, and I do. So yeah, fuck Bigfoot, man. Really let me down on this day. So these just let you make Curious and Cherubini and Scrap Wyvern and just do more.
Yep.
That's what they let you do. And get rid of all your big fat cards out of your hand. And then I like to play some Japanese ratios. I play just main deck 2 Phantom because it's a generic dark, good card. Can't always go first. Can't always go first, play a Nib. Can't always go first, play a 1 Ash. That's just how it goes. And like these cards were insane for me. I actually didn't resolve Phantasme once in 7 rounds of play, which is shocking, but that's fine. I drew the right cards when I needed them anyway. So now they can get rid of all the high level creatures, 3 return, only bricked on it once, but it's still like really necessary because you have to be able to get rid of the high level cards in your hand. And then Babel, of course.
Babel's very good.
Babel really annoyed me. I played against a lot of Shadow players where I'd rather have a Crescendo against. Yeah. But this gives you more advantage, so you do this play, but then they blow you out. with like Shut Off Fusion and Billion Advantage. Really sad. And then, limited spells. 2 of Allure, 2 of Trade-In, because believe it or not, this is not the first time I've played this deck. Played this deck at least like 4 times in tournaments, and it's all been previous iterations of different ratios of draw spells, 3/3, like popper-ups, desires. But it just felt no matter what I tried, everything was bad in bricking, where like mathematically it shouldn't. So I didn't brick on this once today, so that was a big deal. And then everything else flowed pretty nicely. So I'd say it worked out, finally. Like Popper Up and Desires are so high, like they're extremely volatile cards. So volatile. 2 suck. I want to play 3 of this now, just because it's so good. Like, this was probably the best performing main deck card I played. Because the grind game it gives you is nuts too.
Yeah, and you can
the longevity, and you search it, but then sometimes if you already have it, you want to use the World Armor to get something else, like a wand or the lance. So it's cool. I really want to play more, and it makes more sense than the extra deck. And then again, just more one-offs because OCG. Side more copies of these. Don't always want to have this versus dangers with dangers, but sometimes you do. And then the 1 Crescendo, pretty good.
Yeah, so 51 cards?
Yeah, 51, I just decided to put in a Call by the Grave at the very end.
Yeah.
Because I have a running meme with that card, and it always beats me. I hate it, man. My only loss was to Call by the Grave. So I played 1 Ding, it's pretty unusual. I can play 2, but 1 or 2 other things, just like Double Gal, it's like you can play 3, but you can get away with it just 2. Wongi for various stuffs, and this is probably the best card in my extra deck. This was kind of that eureka moment where you realize you can send this out of the extra monster zone for Gravity Controller, and it makes so many unplayable hands and situations live. Like, it was so good. Shuffle back Sunlight Wolves. And like another card that makes this deck a lot better, you make Almirage. Because it's better than Link Reaver, because if your recycler gets interrupted, you get to put it in the grave for your succession. So you have the arrows, succession arrows. So like it's always live. It's always so good, doing something. Then Link 2's IP, Cherub, Wyvern. In hindsight, Cherub's a mistake. Like, it's this really luxurious combo where you get to do something like this, and then you can bypass the negative effect of the Scrap Wyvern to destroy a card on the field.
Yeah, because the Cherub protects it.
Yeah, you just destroy something that the Cherub points to and it can't die. So on your first turn, you just wombo. Like, you go so hard, but very luxurious. And like, I'm too conservative when I play, I guess. So like, it's never good to try and get that combo because it can be hand trapped. So I'd rather cut this for a second Ding or a Boral Sword. I guess, spoilers, I didn't play a Boral Sword. And sometimes gaming can be pretty awkward, but it's fine. Curious is just for, again, scrap combo, outcomes, danger, summoning different outcomes, extending beyond. And I made like probably the coolest Curious I've ever made was something like this. Something like that. And then my opponent threatens a battle phase. So it's like evenly matched me. I didn't have Crescendo, and so I realized, I could make into Curious. Just have less cards on my field and don't lose. Yeah,
Machine by side.
Yeah, I didn't lose any advantage. I just set myself up for the next turn, so evenly wouldn't be as devastating.
That's insane.
So that helped me win 1 game. That was very interesting. Like, I never thought anything like that could ever come up. And then last cards, Unicorn. Bomber, Trispina, Explanatory. Godbow, some of it a lot, because this deck combos a lot harder before you start using Orchestra effects.
Yeah.
So it's very nice. And this card I made almost every round, because Armor's level 7, Nessie level 7, Nightmare level 7 with the Jet Synchron, you make this.
Yeah, nice.
Really good. Like, Omni Negate is just nuts. Because you need something to block all the annoying shit.
So you said the only real change you would make was like change Cherub or something else?
Cherub is just never summoned it. It's very greedy. Like, it's good, but it's very greedy.
Yeah.
Because like, at worst you send a Simple Skeleton. At best you can send a Scrap Recycler and summon it back off the armor. So yeah, side deck time. again, this is going to look very random to most people, but kind of just how I play. Second Fanta, third Nib, second Ash, second Korg, second Twin. So it's like these are all good cards, but they're better in some points than others. So
Yeah. So you just play like smaller packages.
I don't want to throw away game ones needlessly, but then I want to have the right cards game 2 and 3 when I know what I want. They're like always good. This card was very loyal to me today. I just had it in the nut spots where you don't think Ash is good anymore, but then it's like it's just loyal.
Yeah.
It's so loyal.
Yeah. It doesn't have so much of an effect, but like when it hits hard.
Yeah, and then just more like 2 Storm, 2 Dark Ruler, and then Reboot, just to cover more matchups across the board. Generically good cards. So this card was incredibly loyal. I do this a lot. Played 3 fusion deck matchups. Drew it. I decided in first and second, and it was nuts both times. Yeah, very, very, very unfair card.
Yeah, D-Bar is very good right now.
Very loyal. I drew it so much. And then alongside with like anti-spell, I didn't draw this one as much, but it's anti-spell. You just need to slow down decks. Everyone wants to do crazy spell effects. And then my last card in my deck was a 15th Crackdown because it's a fun card to use with IP. Because again, it's similar to like the World Lands, where they just like summon a creature if they try to battle phase you, and then you crack down their creature.
Yeah.
So not only have you taken their creature, their battle phase is ended, and then you have more stuff to use with your IP.
Nice.
Because I just couldn't decide on the last card,
Nice.
so I just played Crackdown for fun because I like it.
All right. Would you like to do any shoutouts?
Yeah, shout out Chaotic Factory, Jonga 5, Good Games Greensboro, everyone involved like that. And yeah, play whatever deck you want, have fun.
Nice. Congratulations on your top again. See you guys next time.